Let's talk about operations. How would you define operations? Well, for me, operations includes everything needed for acquiring your resources, manufacturing your products or designing your services, setting up your distribution channels in order to reach your customers, and even implementing quality control processes to ensure that your customers are consistently satisfied with your venture's product or services. Simply put, your operations includes all the resources, activities, processes, and systems that are required to create and deliver valuable products and services to your customers. So let me share a little bit more about why I think operations is so vitally important for entrepreneurs. I like to say that in order to survive and thrive, a startup must have the 3 critical C's: customers, cash, and capability. When you hear the word capability, what comes to mind? The Business Dictionary defines capability as an organization's ability to achieve its objectives, especially in relation to its overall mission. Now, whenever we talk about startups, we always hear a lot about customers and cash. In the startup world, there's always discussion about market size and customer segments, or about venture funding or financing. Now, while customers and cash are certainly important, without the operations capability to deliver your products and services to your customers, your startup will not be able to thrive or even survive. So how does a venture develop their operations capability? Well, in my experience, startups with a robust operations capability always have 2 things in common: an operations mindset and an operations plan. So what do I mean by an operations mindset? A mindset is a particular way of thinking which impacts how you approach and respond to certain situations. People with an operations mindset tend to be left-brain thinkers who love planning and data, analysis, and processes, and who are always thinking about operational risks and contingencies and backup plans. Would you describe yourself or your founding team as mainly right-brainers or left-brainers? Do you think your team possesses the skills, attitudes, and traits that define an operations mindset? As you recruit others to join your startup, it is important that your team includes someone with a strong operations mindset, because it is these left-brain team members who are the ones who are more likely to develop an operations plan. Starting a new venture is full of operations risks and challenges. And as the saying goes, if you fail to plan, then you should plan to fail. Your operations plan is a detailed plan that specifies what needs to be done, when, how, and by whom along your entire value chain. There are 4 main stages in the operations value chain: source, produce, deliver, and maintain. Do you already have a plan in place for all your sourcing, production, delivery, and maintenance activities for your products and services? The readings and exercises this week will help you to think more about developing an operations mindset and an operations plan.